Hey, yo, Warren G dropped a wild story. He said Tupac actually owed him $1,500. He even said he was ready to put up his own money to bail Tupac out, but Suge Knight beat him to the punch. Let's get into it.
You also, during that time, you were around Tupac.
Uh-huh.
Tupac was there. A lot of people like, man, Tupac was living a lot too. He might have been the first like rapper that became a movie star. Now we've seen other guys. We've seen who is that? Meth do it. We've seen Busta Rhymes do it. Ice Cube has done it. Snoop has gone into that. So we see a lot of other guys. But Tupac was, Juice and Poetic Justice and all that. Jason Lyric. What was Tupac like?
Cool, like just a cool dude. He hyper. He was hyper. Actually, Tupac is one of the first dudes. Him and MC Breed was the first couple of guys to give me my first shot at production outside of the Death Row company. But he was a good dude, man. Just he'd tell you whatever he felt. He'd tell you. He wouldn't hold nothing back. And just a cool dude, I got a story that I done some music for him, and I was hitting him like, Pac, I need to get my money, man. I done all the done this music for you and da-da-da-da-da. He was like, I'm gonna get you your money, da-da-da. But I'm like, all right, so it was still cool. So seen him up at the Comedy Store.
That's funny, because I wonder how Warren G felt walking up to Pac or hitting Pac saying, yo, I need that paper. Most people probably wouldn't even say nothing to him, but, Warren like, F that, I need my money. But let's continue and see what else he had to say.
I walked up to him, I was like, Pac, I need to get my bread. Came right out the pocket, like, came out, broke me off my money. I was only charging $1,500 a beat back then.
Right.
So he came right out the pocket and broke me off my bread right then and there. And, I felt kind of bad, like, because we cool.
Right.
So I felt kind of bad, like,
but business is business.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad having to ask him, like, man, I need my motherfucking money.
Yeah, he right. Shannon is right. Business is business. Because, I like Pac and everything, and I'm almost sure if it had been vice versa, I would have been like, yo, I need that paper, Pac. You know what I'm saying? But Pac is a stand-up guy, as we see. He got his paper. But yeah, let's continue. But Shannon is definitely right. Business is business at the end of the day. Let's continue.
And, but we still was cool after that. But right after that, him and Tretch had got into a fight with some cats right at the Comedy. Tretch, he was there. They got into a squabble right after that. But that was like a moment where I was like, damn, that's my guy. But I gotta, you gotta
do business. You gotta stay on business.
I gotta get paid. Shit, I gotta get paid. And but we was cool after that. Everything, and he always been a solid guy, and I actually tried to get him out, when he had that bail going. Me and another one of my good friends, Richie Rich, he was from the Bay up there where Pac was at. We used to talk all the time, so he knew that me and Pac was cool. Him and Pac was tight, and so I told him, like, look, let me put up the money. I'll put some money up to get him out. And Suge beat me to the punch.
Right. Wow.
So, but
Suge put up $1 million cash though, right?
Yeah, I was gonna put. Actually, I don't think he probably put $1 million up, but it wasn't $1 million.
Right.
It wasn't $1 million. It was less than that. But he wrote the letters. Him and Rich was going back and forth, and I told him, just let me know what I could do. And I was like, I don't want nothing, back. But if I ask you to do a song or something, let's do a song. Right. But other than that, I just don't want to see you in that position. So I was willing to put up some bread to get him out of there. And my guy Rich, he witnessed that. You know, it was a few people, you know, out there saying that that wasn't real, but you know, well, Suge even said it wasn't real, but it's real. You know, and Rich was his dog. So, you know, but it is what it is.
So there you have it. Everybody, you know, that's beautiful though, that Pac has such an impact all these years later after his death, and everybody has a story about Pac. Now, a lot of the people that's telling the stories about Pac is believable because Pac was around a lot of these people who's I've heard tell stories, you know, but then there's a few cappers though. But yo, what do you think about it? Do you think Warren G is just trying to add itself to the list of people who got a Pac story, or is it a genuine situation that he's telling a Pac story? And do you really believe that he was gonna get Pac out or try to, or is that cap? Leave it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. This is the KMHP TV YouTube channel. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, the share button, and if you rock out with us, hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell so you'll be notified when we drop these videos. Until the next video, I'm Kaotic 1, and I'll holla. Peace.